In this lesson, we are going to be looking at plural forms of nouns in German. There are two essential questions. One, how do you change nouns to their plural forms? And two, what definite article do you use for plural nouns? Some things to take down in your notes and keep in mind about plural nouns. There is no single way to make nouns plural in German. You must look up the plural form of nouns every time you need to use one. You should have been doing this already for every vocabulary note-taking template. Hopefully you've noticed by now that there is no single way to make nouns plural in German. In English, most of the time we can add an S to a noun to get the plural form. For example, a pencil, two pencils, a book, two books. That is not the case in German. Number two, you also need to know that all nouns take the definite article D in the plural for nominative and accusative. Even if a word was a der or a das word, it becomes D in the plural, which you should have seen in previous lessons on the nominative and accusative cases. And finally, as a reminder, if the plural form requires umlauts, there are only three letters in German that take umlauts: A, O, and U. When you look up a noun in a textbook or in many written resources, you will see a comma and then the plural addition if there is one. For example, die Klasse is followed by a comma dash n, and this indicates that the plural form of die Klasse, the class, is die Klassen, the classes. As a second example, you might see der Lehrer, which is followed by a dash and no addition. This would indicate that the singular form der Lehrer, the teacher, changes to die Lehrer, the teachers. And the only thing that changed was our definite article from der to die because all plural definite articles are die. An example of this in English would be one fish, two fish, one deer, two deer. There is no change from the singular to the plural noun. Using the website www.leo.org, I would like for you to find the plural form of the following five nouns and write them down in your notes. Die Kasse would become die Kassen. Der Fahrplan would become die Fahrpläne. This is an example of not only adding an E in the plural form, but also adding umlauts. Das Auto, die Autos. Der Verkäufer, die Verkäufer. And die Reise, die Reisen. So you can see in these five examples, there are a variety of ways to change a noun from singular to plural in German. As we work with plural forms of nouns, we would also be looking at the two question words wie viel and wie viele. Wie viel means how much. This is used for items that cannot be counted, in other words, singular forms. As a Beispiel, wie viel Zeit hast du? How much time do you have? Wie viele, on the other hand, is how many, so these are items that can be counted, so in other words, are plural forms. Beispiel, wie viele Bleistifte hast du? How many pencils do you have? Please pause the video and write down these 7 sentences. Then fill in either wie viel or wie viele for each sentence. Let's see how you did. Eins. Wie viel Zeit hast du morgen would mean how much time do you have tomorrow? Time is not counted, so it would be the singular form wie viel. Zwei. Wie viele Wochen bleibt ihr in Deutschland? How many weeks are you staying in Germany? Wochen is in the plural form. It is something that can be counted. How many weeks? Drei. Wie viele CDs hast du zu Hause? How many CDs do you have at home? CDs is in the plural form. Something counted. Wie viele? Vier. Wie viel Geld brauchst du? How much money do you need? Geld, although it can be counted, is a singular noun, money, so how much? Fünf. Wie viel Arbeit hast du heute? How much work do you have today? Arbeit is singular, wie viel, how much? Sechs. Wie viele Städte besuchen Sie? How many cities are they visiting? Städte is in the plural form, how many? Sieben. Wie viele Tage besucht Ihr Onkel Walter? How many days are you visiting Uncle Walter? Tage is in the plural form, so wie viele. At this point, if you have any questions about changing nouns from singular to plural forms, or the two different question situations, wie viel and wie viele, please email your instructor.